What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the TMossBoss Show. And in today's episode, I wanted to talk on something real quick. I wanted to talk on why do people hate on others? Because dealing with my hate and then seeing other people and how they dealt with their hate, or just overall just seeing how it happens. Not so much as how people deal with it, but how it all happens. And it's usually over some dumb stuff when you sit down and think about it. Like, if there's a real legitimate reason on why you hate this person, like for an example, let's say if they're a racist, if you have hate in your heart towards that person, even then I feel like you shouldn't have hate in your heart because of that person. That's that person. They got to live with that stuff. That's why I can't go through life hating on an individual, whether they're racist, whether they, just somebody that I overall don't want to be associated with. There's not one person I would have to say, probably in my younger days, but now I can't say that I hate anybody. I can't say that I have that sort of anger in me to overall say, man, I hate this person. I'm sorry, but I just can't. I don't know. As the years progressed on, me back in school versus me now, as the time progressed on, I just realized how important, at some point in time, not just right now, but at some point in time, I did realize how important life is and how important your own life, how it is. Worried about yourself, worrying about what you overall want to do with your life, not worried about other people. That's why I never understood, to talk on the hate that I got, I never understood it because, for one, it was over videos. It was over some YouTube videos that they very well just exit out of and watch something that they did like. So, for one, I just didn't understand it. Second, you have that much anger in your heart. You didn't, my thing is 10 years ago, you didn't know me. 5 years ago, you might have known me. I don't know. But I'm saying, to me, I just feel for me at least, I just feel that there shouldn't be any hate there. I'm not going to say that I'm a likable person. I'm not going to say that I'm the most perfect person in the world. But the fact that you spend, your days hating on me, that's that type of stuff that I'm I don't understand it. That's why I asked that question. More so it's how does it build up? Because there's, all right, so I feel to overall talk on my haters. So they hate me because of videos and because of stuff that's been said about me. So they see that, they might have a young mind, and then they're oh, well, I just gotta hate this guy now. I gotta hate everything he does. I gotta dislike everything he does. I gotta, just overall, just anytime when anybody asks me about him, I just gotta spread nothing but hate. And to, I guess, put myself in their shoes, I have to say probably one of the worst things I could have seen on YouTube, and I think a lot of people would agree on it, and it's more so to talk on a YouTuber that I'm watching now, but the YouTuber Logan Paul. Now, people still to this day don't like him. There's people that don't like him. They pretty much, they won't go out of their way to watch his videos. But I don't understand the type of person to go to go to his channel. The fact that you open up YouTube. No. You open up your, internet, browser. So let's say if you got Safari, Google, what are some other ones? What is it? It's Firefox, I think. Whichever. Let's say you have Google Chrome, because I feel like everybody got Google Chrome. But you open up Google Chrome, clicked on, if you have YouTube already saved as a tab, or you search it up, you opened YouTube, you looked up Logan Paul, you went out of your way to click on his latest videos just to click the dislike button and write a hate comment. That energy, I'm I can't support that type of energy. And it's more so to talk on the hater themselves, to put myself in your shoes. That's something that I just don't see myself doing, and like I said, people, well, more so in what I've said previously before, not in this episode, but everybody is different. There's not going to be one person in this world that's going to be the same. But I do feel that advice can be helpful to a person when you can clearly see that they're wasting their time. I personally don't think that, and who knows, maybe he might one day, but I don't think Logan Paul would quit YouTube because of the hate that he received for a video that he did. That video came out, I think that video came out in the beginning of 2017. Hold on for a second. Let me just make sure I got my dates right. I think it was either 2017 or 2018. Hold on for a second. That's crazy that he's fighting Floyd Mayweather. He was born in 95? Huh. I don't know why. His brother might have been born. Okay. So on December, all right, so it was like the beginning. So he uploaded the video New Year's Eve of this December 31st, 2017, and then it started going viral in the beginning of 2018. So okay. So yeah, that's when the video was going viral, but since then, I was like, I didn't go out of my way to watch his videos. I didn't go out of my way to watch his brother's videos. Those are two, at the time, those are two YouTubers that I didn't really care for. Jake Paul, he's still a YouTuber that I just don't go out of my way to watch his videos. I guess because I do follow like Keemstar, like a lot of like internet like news outlets and stuff, like kind of like academics or Dumb is Live. So if they post about him, then that'll probably be the only time when I'll see a video of his, or when Keemstar posted about him, because I follow Drama Alert on Twitter and Instagram. So those would be the only times. But to go out of my way to like go to his videos or go to his account or go to any of that stuff. And even when he was saying all these crazy things about Conor McGregor, even when he said all the crazy things about his ex-girlfriend, Alyssa Violet, all the crazy things that Jake Paul has done, I never went out of my way to spread hate about him. That's just something that I can't do. Even with the one YouTuber, Trisha Paytas. Could y'all hear that? Could y'all hear that car, bike, whatever it was outside? That was like perfect timing. Like as soon as I paused, I didn't even realize that was going to happen. But anyways, but no, Trisha Paytas. She's like probably to me. Now that's somebody I'm like, yo, I know I talk on her a lot, but don't go out of your way to go hate on her. That's like if to any of my fans, like to any YouTuber that I talk on, even if it's a person that's doing everything in their power to try to take me off of YouTube and stuff, don't spread no hate to them. I know when you search up my name, you'll see like hate videos and all that stuff. Don't dislike their videos. Don't leave no comments. None of that stuff. That's one thing that I always try to make sure I tell people every once in a while. Like when I gain like a new wave of fans and stuff, don't go to any of my haters or any of that stuff. Like if I talk on them, I talk on them. Let me worry about my beefs and my problems and all of that stuff. I don't need you guys to overall, I just want people to come to my channel, like, and show love and support, and to overall just be positive. Like, if you are going to come to my, and it's crazy to think that people have really, like, commented on my videos, like, me saying that, like, I'm a positive person, because I have said that before. I'm like, I'm a positive person, so I just don't overall go out of my way to spread hate and all that stuff. And it's, when I'm, like, doing these videos or doing a podcast episode saying, like, don't go spread hate, like, I'm a positive, like, overall, just, just trying to spread some positivity and things. There's been times when people have, like, responded to that saying that nobody in this world can be positive. Like, you can't just be a positive person. I'm like, I can be a positive person because I am a positive person. You could ask any of my friends, like, have we ever, there probably been times, like, where we had, like, some, like, negativity, or negative reactions to something that we've said. But overall, I try to spread as much positivity that I possibly can, whether it's directly to a friend or to just talking to all of the people that's following me. I always try to spread some sort of positive, motivating message to just anybody. So, but my thing is, like, why would I go out of my way to make a post saying, hey, hate on this person, do this, like, that's not going to get me anywhere in life. That's not going to get me anywhere at all. That probably will get, if anything, it probably would get me to a point in my life that I would like to be at. But then when that time does come, I'm going to have to answer for all of that stuff. And I'm not trying to be no 40, 50 years old carrying on like Wendy Williams. No, I'm not trying to do that. So my thing is, like, when I'm 40, 50 years old, or even older, or whatever age, when, just life, like, just kind of, like, hits me and stuff. I don't know. Like, I don't really know. But anyways, when I'm, like, much more older, I want people to be, like, sharing stuff about me, saying, like, oh, TMossBoss, man, he's a positive person. Like, listen to this positive message, this positive video, or positive podcast episode that he did. or positive TikTok or whatever. You know, look at all this positive stuff that he did. That's what I want people, like, when they're speaking on my legacy, that's what I want them to mention. That's what I want them to talk about. I don't want them to talk about no negative stuff. To me, I'm like, that negative stuff, like, it's not going to go anywhere. You know, like, and there's people out there that get famous off of being negative. That's not me. I don't want to be that person. I don't want to get famous off of being negative. So that's why I'm like, look, I try to be as positive as I can towards each and every person that I come across. Why spread hate? Why be negative towards everybody? You know, this is stuff, that type of stuff I don't understand. So I'm like, yeah, I don't do that. It's not me. That's not my character. So, you know, I've been surrounded like around a lot of negativity, especially in school. I'm like, bruh, school, I'm like, it was a very negative area and stuff, from teachers to students. Like, everything was negative. I'm like, bro, the fact that I managed to go through school and then at the end of the day, or just like towards the end of my school time, like come out on the other side and be a positive person, I'm like, bruh, like there's like some like positive moments, but other than that, bro, that'll have to be the one thing that I say that I hate. I hated school. Like, cause man, I just felt like but that's the thing. I'm like, I don't want people to be like, oh, TMossBoss hates school. Nah, I gotta hate school. No, if you like school, like it, love it, do whatever you want to do. Become a teacher, go through college, do all that other extra stuff. It's just me as an individual, I didn't really care for it and things. So that's one thing where I'm all like, I feel like that a lot of the time, like, haters, they can't fight their battles on their own. That's something that I spoke on a lot. Like when one person, like let's say Trisha Paytas for an example, she goes out her way to make hate videos towards Vlog Squad, right? She does that, and of course, like her fans, her following, they're gonna be like, oh, well, now we gotta spread hate and negativity towards Vlog Squad. So that's why if you probably see any dislikes or any comments from Trish, it's probably gonna get drowned out by their fans, like a Vlog Squad, other like Vlog Squad fans, because there's more fans on that side. But yeah, it's like every once in a while you probably will see like a comment from a Trisha Paytas fan. So what do you do when you see that comment? How do you respond to it? You don't respond to it. You don't respond to it at all. That person, like I was saying earlier, that person has hate and negativity in their heart. You don't. So you don't have to stoop down to their level. You don't have to, be hateful towards them and things. If they say that they hate the Vlog Squad and all that stuff, go ahead. Even in her comment sections, they're gonna most likely comment that stuff on her video rather than going over the Vlog Squad and just get drowned out by like all the fans and stuff. But don't, and then talking to the person like being a hater and things, don't leave no hate comments. I know I've told people that before. I'm all like, hate comments. Hate comments to me is pointless, because you have to understand, like, when you go to a person's Instagram, TikTok, so any social media account out there, from YouTube all the way down to the least used social media account, the comments can get deleted. Like, the content creator has that choice of deleting that comment. And it's funny because I know like the times when I've deleted comments, people have gotten on me about that. And then they always try to say like some of them manipulating stuff, saying, oh, if you delete the comment, then no. I delete the comment because I see it as trash. It's like, you ain't gonna have trash around your house because it's like, oh, well, it's meaningful trash. Like, does that make any sense? Does that make any sense? It's criticizing trash. It criticizes my household. So therefore I have to leave the trash on the floor because it's criticizing. No, if I consider it trash, I'm throwing it away. Garbage. That's why when you delete stuff, they have it where you can or it's like a garbage thing. Hold on for a second. I ain't gonna delete no comments, but isn't it like a garbage, or they just say delete? Yeah, or remove. Yeah, and they have like a trash can next to it. So people consider that stuff trash. Nobody doesn't want that in their lives. And then people that try to like force hate comments onto me, no. I don't have to listen to anything that you say. Overall, this is my platform. Whatever I feel like doing, that's what I will do. You have no say-so in what I do on my platform. Now, if you go on your platform, make videos and comments and all that stuff, that is on you. But that will not be on me. I do not care for that stuff. And it's funny because when I say that I don't care for it, they're all like, oh, well, when you say that you don't care, or when you delete it, then that means that you do care. How? I don't understand. Like, when you get rid of a shirt, You do it because you don't want that shirt no more. You don't do it because you care for that shirt. When you throw some food away, you throw it away because you didn't like that food, or it done got old or expired, or something's overall wrong with it. You don't care for that food. When you dump well, maybe no, if you, okay, hold on for a second. If you dump a crazy girlfriend or boyfriend, that's because you don't care for the relationship. You threw the relationship away. So explain to me, how do you care for a hate? All of those examples. How does one care for a hate comment when they delete it and they don't? It's overall they don't want to like see it anymore. Like, how does one care for that? Like, if somebody explained that to me, and I know they've tried saying like, people will try saying like, oh, because it got to you and things. No, it didn't. I just don't like hate comments. That's something where when I very first came onto YouTube back in 2010. I never really received hate comments up until the point where I remember I was doing hate videos on Ray William Johnson. Like, yes, at one point in time in my life, I was a hater. That's why I was like, I compare myself to how I was in school versus how I was like how I am now. Like, I feel like my time during school, I would say that I was a toxic person. Like, if I could say anything about myself back in the day, like, I did have my toxic moments. Internet, face to face, but as I got older, I matured more as a person. So I was like, the environment that I was in, like, I just felt like it was a really bad environment. So anyways, I had to say probably the only time when I was being positive is when I was like around people that was also being positive, but that was like my close friends, or or them like classroom friends, them friends that you always see that you had in class, like you sit next to, they're your partner and all that stuff. So pretty much, yeah, any close friends. But other than that, like, yeah, I was pretty negative and toxic. So, but I do remember I was hating on Ray William Johnson for no reason, literally no reason whatsoever. And that's usually how that hate like builds up. You just see that person's videos too often, and then all of a sudden you just start hating on it. It's just like that annoying song in the TV commercial, which, by the way, like, I have to, speaking on that, to just get a little bit off topic, or I guess to still stay on topic at the same time, but no, there's this commercial, and I'm like, I very well could find that commercial on YouTube, but I just don't even want to hear the song, because there's a morning I remember I woke up and I heard that song playing, and I was like texting one of my friends, but I can hear this song playing. That song literally like hurts me. It is like, I can't even think of it. It's like some furniture commercial, but they just have like this song that I really don't like. That's a song that I have to say that I hate. I'm all like, I would never ever in life, if somebody were to sing that song, I'm like, please stop. Just please stop it. Like, do not do that to me. I don't want to hear that song ever again in my life. So I keep my channel. And so, you know what? Instead of looking at my TV screen talking about how much I hate the song, guess what I do? Guess what the number one thing what a person can do when there's a song that they don't like? Mute the TV until the song is over. Turn the channel. I turned the channel to Cartoon Networks, and they don't play that song whatsoever. Every other channel was playing that song. I'm like, bro, this is a legitimate conspiracy. Why is every channel playing this commercial? Everybody doesn't. My thing is, it's like, okay, there are furniture stores out there. If you want to get you some furniture, we don't need no commercial with a cringy just overall. I just don't like that song. But I'm not even gonna name the song, name the commercial, or the people that's promoting that commercial. I'm just gonna say it's a furniture commercial and I don't like it. But I'm like, look, if we need furniture, we know the places to go to. I don't even know. Is there IKEAs around? Because I remember, I don't think so. IKEA near me. Do they have one in Seattle? Oh, they have one in Renton. Huh. It's been years since I've been to an IKEA. I haven't been to an IKEA in years, bro. I just want to go in there just to go in there, because I'm like, bro, I haven't been in here in the longest. I think when places or when this virus kind of clears up a little bit, I'm going to IKEA. I ain't gonna buy nothing. I'm just gonna go and walk around and just look, because I'm like, bro, I just need to go in here real quick. I just need to I need to see this environment. It's been, I think I like last time I was in there, I was a kid. But anyways, but back on that commercial, I changed the channel. And that's one thing where I'm like, if you hate something, don't put yourself in that environment of where you're going to see it. You know, like, and I feel like that's like, you know, what people what they do is when they hate something, they always gotta drive themselves back to it. But anyways, but no, back to what I was saying. But no, Ray William Johnson, um, I was hating on his videos, and I had no legitimate reason. I was making hate videos towards him, and people was responding back. He had fans. People was responding back to my videos, and they were just, you know, overall like just, I guess, well, I wouldn't necessarily say like putting down their Uno reverse card. I guess, you know, they were overall like sending hate my way because I was sending hate their way and things. So it was like putting down their Uno reverse card, but no, that was something I'm like, okay, I deserve it. Because why? I put myself in that environment. I put myself in that environment where I'm like, okay, this is the consequences. So I stopped doing those videos. And then it was funny because I ended up becoming a fan of Ray William Johnson. I ended up liking his videos. He followed me for a little bit on Twitter. And then I think, but he was like one of those people where they follow like 1,000 people for no reason. Because I think, yeah, Jenna Marbles, she follows me. And she follows like thousands of people. So yeah, he followed me for like a little bit. I can't remember exactly when he unfollowed me, but yeah, I was all like, I was tripping off of that when he followed me on Twitter and stuff. And I think I don't know if I like made a tweet like towards him or what, but yeah, I was like, I thought that was cool. But anyways, but yeah, I was like, I had no religion. In fact, Ray William Johnson is like the one YouTuber that I wish he would re-release his Equal 3 series. I don't even think it. If he, bro, I'll be so mad if equal equals 3. Yeah, he's not even like doing those videos anymore. I should go back and watch those videos because those videos was dope. But anyways, but yeah, then eventually that's why I'm not overall telling like people that do hate on me or you hate on a person, you gotta be a fan of them. But I'm just saying like there's no reason to be hating on them. You know, that stuff to me, I'm not like, it's pointless. You ain't gonna get nowhere hating on the person. You're wasting more of your time than you're wasting their time. So when you sit down and think about it, like, oh, I'm gonna write all of these hate comments towards him and make all these hate videos towards him, do you honestly, unless they're doing a video, you guys sit down and think about it. Let's say, like, you know, one of the big, PewDiePie, a hater makes a video about him. PewDiePie is not going to see it. PewDiePie ain't going to think twice about it. None of that stuff. The only time he will is when he decides, you know what? Let me do a video watching or reacting to my hate videos. And you guys sit down and think about it. He does that. He just made $1 million off of your hate video that you put money into making that hate video. Because you put money into the camera. You put money into the editing software, the microphone. You put all this money into that hate video. And PewDiePie made money off of that. So that's why I'm like, you're wasting your time. That's why it was that's why, I don't know. More so because like the hate videos I watched on me was just cringy. I'm like, I can't watch these. I'm sorry. There's like, they tried to get me. I remember there was like haters and fans. They tried to get me to watch hate videos about me. But I'm like, I'm sorry. I can't do it. It's just too cringy to me. I'm like, I guess like if I really, really want to do, I should one of these days, but I don't think it'll be anytime soon. I don't know. I'll have to be really bored or I just can't think of no video ideas. But that's the thing. I'm never bored. And I have like 1 million video ideas I can possibly do right now and stuff. Like reacting to hate videos about me probably be like the last like bit of work that I would do on any internet platform. Not even that. Actually, no, like I should do it now. So then I'm like down the road, I'm like, okay, cool. I could just focus on all my stuff. But either way, I'm like, it's just not something that's on the agenda. So anyways, yeah, I'm like, yeah, hate videos to me, I'm like, they're pointless. Hate comments is pointless. Anything hating towards a person, I just see it as pointless. And it can even be hate towards a person that deserve it. Donald Trump, for an example. Everybody hates on him, but he's just one of those guys. I'm all like, I'll make jokes about him, but I'm not going to overall be like, oh, I hate Donald Trump. Let's go to the White House and burn the whole place down. No, it's pointless. At the end of the day, like I said, I am wasting my time. I am wasting more of my time than wasting his time. So where am I going to go when I'm hating on him? Where am I going to go if I hate on Logan Paul or Ray William Johnson or any Trisha Paytas or anybody else? Nowhere. Absolutely nowhere. So that's why, to people out there that hate, there's no reason for it. You're wasting your time. I know people are not going to listen to me because they're too far gone in hate, but hey, just letting y'all know, in case y'all hear this, in case any haters hear this, You're wasting your time. Now, you can try to play the manipulating game if you want. It ain't gonna work. It's not gonna work at all. But anyways, I will talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this episode. If you're viewing this on YouTube, make sure you like and subscribe. And if you're viewing this on the podcast streaming service, make sure you follow or subscribe, however it's set up. And yeah, check out my merch store. A lot of merch is up. I just recently released some Wastelanders merch and some TMossBoss merch. So yeah, I brought my brand back, Wastelanders, because I did kind of take a little break on it and stuff. But yeah, go check it out. There's some new merch up. But anyways, talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening, and peace.